So I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions and feel free to blurt out any answers that you wish. So what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word caffeine?
Coffee.
Tea.
Chocolate.
Like soda drinks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Different energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of perky jerky?
I have not. Is that like beef jerky?
Yeah.
Okay.
Painkillers like Excedrin.
Interesting.
I think
Yeah.
like nuts, like almonds or something.
Perfect. Yeah. All right, and then, yeah, it's kind of my next question. What other things have caffeine in them? So yeah, like painkillers. Perfect.
Perky jerky.
Yep, jerky. Chocolate does too. The cocoa in it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so today I kind of want to talk to you guys about caffeine and where it comes from and how it's consumed more so often. And then I also want to talk to you guys about how it can benefit you or how it can have like some side effects to your body. So, where it's from. So it comes from nuts, seeds, and leaves of certain plants, typically found in South America, Central America, East Asia, and parts of Africa. And how it's made is basically like steeping tea. So you got your cup or mug with typically hot water. And then you have your bag of leaves with caffeine in them. And then you just steep it. And you've got the caffeine infused in your drink. And now you got a caffeinated beverage. So yes. And then caffeine in its purest form, it's a white, bitter tasting powder. So caffeine addiction. So some people like their coffee, which is normal. A lot of people do. But some people can drink an excessive amount of caffeine. And according to the Center for Addiction and Mental Health in Canada, they say an excessive amount of caffeine is about 1,000 milligrams a day, which is about 3 cups of 8-ounce coffees. And if the caffeine consumption, like daily consumption, can come as an addiction. And if you skip your caffeine one day, you can start to experience some withdrawal symptoms. So your headaches, your migraines, your muscle aches and cramping, and and just lack of energy and lack of concentration. And with even more excessive amounts of caffeine consumption, you can see a rise in cholesterol levels. And it's recommended that if you're pregnant women should limit themselves to about 12 ounces of caffeine a day because an excessive amount could pose some risks for the baby. But now onto the brighter side of caffeine and why we drink it. It improves our brain activities. It improves our concentration, gives us more energy, makes us more alert in the day. It can also stimulate respiratory system, so it helps you breathe more efficiently. Caffeine can also reduce the risk of some chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes and Parkinson's disease, specifically in men. It can also help get rid of fat in your body. So a study done by the Korean Society of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology figured out that caffeine can turn on specific genes and activate enzymes in your liver that help regulate the fat cell content. And with the caffeine, they basically get rid of a lot of the fat in your liver. So, in conclusion, drinking your tea, your coffee, and energy drinks, or taking your Excedrin, they have a lot of benefits, so improving your brain activity, but they also have their side effects if taken in an excessive amount, which is your headaches, your migraines, your muscle aches, and things like that. But caffeine, pretty interesting, and I think it's worth learning a little bit more about to figure out how it does affect your body in certain ways, in certain amounts of caffeine consumption. So now that you know a little bit more about caffeine, next time you guys go to make your cup of coffee or your tea or grab that energy drink, I hope you guys will think a little bit more about how it might be affecting you. So, thank you.